Hello and welcome back to this series of Warcraft 3. This is going to be the second game of this best of 3. Fly versus Tho. Miraculously Tho won game 1, and I guess I'll talk about that for a couple minutes, or just a couple seconds. It was actually rather interesting that Tho won that game. Like, he wasn't looking like on top, I guess. I think Fly just had more dominant early game, but I have no idea what happened to Fly when he attacked, or at least countered, against those base. Maybe just forgot to produce units. Maybe he just couldn't afford any. I don't know what was that, but I don't. That's what happened. Tho managed to just thwart Fly's attack and basically returned the favor. I really felt like it was risky going for an all-in like Fly did. He did build a Voodoo Lounge, which was completely ignored at the very end. He brought over a lot of peons. I think that's one of the reasons why he didn't have enough units back at home to try and defend, but yeah, it just went horribly for him, and I'm surprised that that happened. Fly looked like he was ahead for a good chunk of that game. I could be completely wrong in viewing it a little biasly, but pretty sure with like Fly killing killing those those heroes 5 times, I really thought that he had the advantage, but it didn't seem like it was to be. Anyway, Fly going for an interesting opening. It is going to be the Farseer opening, which we completely skip the barracks. We're going to be more focusing on either double Beast Series or just the standard Beast Series and Spirit Lodge. We are going to be placing down the late barracks. I don't remember if the barracks actually comes into play here all that greatly for Farseer first, but I mean, we could see one of the Spirit Wolves have spotted the Archmage, completely skipping the first creep camp, and he is going to be going after some harassment here. This might actually be good for Tho, because like there's no barracks available and it's under construction. It's going to take more damage than it would usually take, and he could maybe delay this barracks for quite some time now. We only have about 2 burrows as well, so we don't have the most effective amount of damage spread around the Fly's base, so could go for a cancellation right here. He does not, and he might actually lose the barracks unless more peons come in and try and stop this. The elemental is going to be taken down by the Farseer. Fly actually managing to save that barracks. So pretty good for Tho. Not Tho. Pretty good for Fly. Tho didn't really lose much. He lost an elemental, but that was going to go down anyway. Just unfortunate that he gave the experience away. But still, Tho didn't lose much. Maybe he lost his like early advantage right now because he completely skipped creeping. He went for early aggression, which didn't result in much. Maybe it resulted in like 200 gold maybe. Actually, that might be going a little far. Maybe 100 gold being spent in repairs. Not too severe, I don't think. Not as severe as losing a barracks, at least. Grunts are being queued up. Stronghold has been completed. We are going to see. We are going to be seeing the first bestiary being placed down. And yeah, Tauren Chieftain could be a possibility. I mean, the resources are there, so we could possibly have him being queued up as well. Chainwave strategy, like I said in the previous game, it's a little gimmicky and it's not the best to go for, but that's what Fly's gonna go for. It'll obviously be completely irrelevant if Tho goes for keep first, which he is actually doing. So if he manages to get his spellbreakers at a decent count, then the hero comp is not going to be as effective, because, well, they are spell immune. and the bestiary could fall. I mean, if this falls, it's severely delayed. I mean, barracks, like, no problem if it's destroyed, but bestiary is pretty much the one of the key buildings for Fly right now. But anyway, Fly looking to get close to level 2. I mean, maybe Chain Lightning would be very much needed, but Spirit Wolves, still more, I guess, mana effective in terms of damage against elementals, and will be able to take it down. Level 2 has been gained. I am pretty sure Farseer will not take Farsight. He will take Chain Lightning instead. Beastmaster has been hired up once again for Tho. That's really annoying, like, hero comp coming in from Tho once again. He's going to be utilizing both his Quill Beasts and Elementals to just try and rush down that bestiary. And let's see that happening, I guess. Like, Fly is so indecisive right now. He wants to creep, but then again he wants to save his base. Bestiary has been completed, so the fortification armor is now applied. The Archmage needs to be careful. He is low health. Torrent Chieftain has yet to put a skill in ability, so it's most likely Shockwave. There we go. Shockwave, along with Chain Lightning, will do a fair amount of AoE damage, or at least just multi-target damage. Spirit Lodge is being focused down and will be forced to be cancelled right there. There we go. Nice Shockwave actually. No Chain Lightning following up, as it doesn't look like it's really needed, but yeah. Though looks like he lost all his footmen. So far he only has his summoned units as well as the 2 heroes, but then again the Beastmaster is actually taking quite a bit of damage. Very unlikely he will be able to get that Orc Burrow, especially with the peons repairing it. There we go with the Beastmaster taken down. We have triple Quill Beats out, but that's just like free experience for Fly. He will gladly take that unless he can't actually reach. He's actually not going to care. But yeah, Quill Beasts not really peon killers. Maybe Frenzy Beasts might be, but so far they're not really that dangerous. Like, Battle Station is very much plenty to just take these guys down, but the Archmage has once again come back, and again Fly is deciding to come back with his Farseer. He could easily counterattack, but he's not going to do so. Spirit Wolves will be resummoned, and yeah, try and deal with, I guess, the Archmage. So yeah, once again Fly has a lot of resources. Maybe he'll actually manage to keep that in his bank this time, but who knows. It's been a very long time for Fly to clear out this camp. I don't know what the problem is actually. Tome of Intelligence has been picked up by the Archmage, so that's a little bit of damage being added to his just attributes right there. Slow is being casted, a little bit of wasted mana, but maybe earn the experience. There we go. Invulnerability Potion as well as a Scroll of Healing has been picked up from the Merchant. And looking at the heroes right now, Torrent Chieftain obviously is going to get accelerated experience compared to the Farseer, because Shockwave tends to be more reliable damage, I guess. Well, maybe it just hits and deals more damage. Quill Beast will be ensnared and very much killed off. So yeah. So 2-2 for Fly, very close to level 3 for both of them, halfway for the Farseer, and 2-1 for those units. Very close to level 3 for the Archmage, and nowhere near for the Beastmaster. It's not like it's desired that he wants to level up anymore, because there's no Blade Master, so there might not be any need for a Hawk, but we could see the Bear coming down, just a matter of mana costs, I think. For Tho. Let's see how this will turn out. Fly did take quite a bit of damage from that Merchant camp. He will actually escape with the Speed Scroll activation, and Tho once again is just going to clean up. The Troll Trapper will drop the Agility Tome, not as important as per se a experience tome, but oh well, can't get that all the time. Armor supply of 48 versus those 45, but we also got to consider the militia that is moving out to Fly's base. Elemental will indeed get the kill on the Grunt. Level 2 has been gained. Will we see the bear, or will we just see just nothing coming out of the Beastmaster? Who knows? Ensnare on the Sorceress, that will most likely be a Sorceress taken out. There we go on the Quillbeast. So Tho does not have enough mana on his Beastmaster to summon more units. Nice shockwave right there. There we go with the Chain Lightning to follow it up. The Tauren Chieftain does have a greater mana potion. He will most likely use his invulnerability potion too. He needs to use it. There we go. We did have a shockwave earlier as well, so nice bit of damage. There we go. Third shockwave. Scroll of Healing will be utilized. And yeah, Tauren Chieftain still needs to be careful. He could easily be surrounded once again, but he does have the Speed Scroll just in case. Speed Scroll will be activated, but he is kind of getting trapped by his own units. Tauren Chieftain needs to be careful. There we go with a slight heal right there, but the Farseer kind of blocking him a little bit. A little counterproductive for Fly. A little bit of a mistake. Forced to use a TB Scroll, and that's not generally too good. Especially since you did a lot of AoE damage against your opponent. So yeah. Okay, the leftover summon units are going to try and deal some harassment on Fly's base. Really hating that particular Orc Burrow, but won't be able to be taken down. The Dire Wolves are very potent, I guess. Not as potent as Shadow Wolves, but then again, that's a higher ranked ability. Item is going to be Rune Braces from the Red Drake, so I think that's kind of an ideal item to have for a hero against the Chainwave combo. But then again, it's AoE for a reason. It can hit more than one unit. Circlet of Nobility, better not leave that alone. Frenzy Beast is moving out, but the Direwolf has indeed spotted it. And Fly actually rattling the Hornet's Nest. He is going to try and deal with the Ogre Lord camp, and he is making very quick work out of it. He probably should ensnare it just in case it tries to run away. There we go, another ensnare. Ogre Lord will be taken out. Claws of Attack plus 12. I believe that is a preferable item on the Farseer. Oh, Fly needs to be careful. The Frenzy Beast from before is very problematic. As you can see, it does a fair amount of damage against Orc Burrows, mainly because of this. I mean, heavy armor. It does... I mean, piercing doesn't do that much, or at least no bonus, but at least it's more than just fortification. More elementals, more frenzy beasts. It does look like those claiming his own Ogre Lord camp, and will indeed drop a Helmet of Valor, so +4 in strength and agility, I believe. Yes, it is, and that will be kind of good for the Beastmaster. I don't know. I mean, strength is probably the second tier attribute that you would like. Agility is probably the last you would want. And of course intelligence is like godlike stat. So yeah, Drake taken out. Lionhorn of the Stormwind has been picked up, so 2 auras coming out from the Tauren Chieftain. So Devotion Aura and Endurance Aura is available. This must be really annoying for Fly. The Frenzy Beasts take so long to just kill, and they do way more damage than their level 1 counterpart. But here we go with the big team fight coming in. The Devotion Aura is still in place, so he will be able to utilize that. Spellbreakers, however, are also in play as well, so they will be able to withstand the Chainwave combo. Casters, I mean, they could have taken a lot of AoE damage, but thanks to the TP, they were able to live for now. We have more invisible summon units moving out, most likely just to harass, able to take down the Orc Burrow as well. That's pretty much a plus right there. I really think Fly should invest in a War Mill as well as a Watchtower, because Orc Burrow Battle Station is not enough. I honestly think that. Or at least Fly should have built that Spirit Lodge. There it is. And we do have some Spirit Walkers out right now, so maybe Disenchant's being focused on the spell summon units, maybe. We shall see. Another fight coming in. Tauren Chieftain trying to get to a good position. Nice shockwave right there, dealing quite a bit of damage to those casters, and Ensnare is being chained on that Archmage. There we go, invisibility being used to try and save that Archmage. Which it has. The militia are taking a lot of damage, but that's very much what Tho would like. Those minor units taking the brute force of the damage. Disenchant's coming around, just dealing with the slow from those sorceresses. A lot of spellbreakers out for Tho right now. This is generally not the ideal composition you want to face when you're built around magic spell centric heroes. There we go with the Raging Bear. That is a level 2 bear coming out, so Tho finally does have the mana for it. I was mostly expecting the bear to come out, but it is taking quite a bit of damage as well. It does have the bash procs, which is a plus, but it gets taken out by Disenchant so very quickly. TP Scroll will be used for the Tauren Chieftain, and Fly, he is not looking good once again in this game. Tho with his cheap, very small units, as well as his very expensive spellbreakers, he is moving out to try and once again finish off Fly, who has taken a lot of harassment from elementals and frenzy beasts, so it's not good. I really think Fly should have reacted better against those constant waves of units. And as you can see, his peons are very low health from just their previous attempts at defending against those units right now. And yeah, he needs to just defend the space.
A player's forces are under attack.
But Tho does not see that he could win this fight. I honestly think he can. I mean, there's way more Spirit Walkers than Raiders, and that is probably a good sign, because Tho has an incredible amount of Spellbreakers. I don't think any of them have died during the previous fight, but it doesn't really matter if one or two dies. Yeah, armor supply of 64 versus 53. Both players are over rookie, but Tho is clearly in the lead. No upgrades, I don't think, from either player, so something to consider. They're both even in terms of that. Disenchant's coming in to try and get rid of that elemental, but Tho just placing down another Quill Beast, but it will eat another Disenchant. Chain Lightning is going to focus those casters because they can't really bounce on those Spellbreakers. Beastmaster is being ensnared. That might be the next target for Fly, but Tho, he doesn't care. He's just ramming through against those grunts. And Fly, I have no idea what he is trying to do right now. Maybe just maybe just utilize that Fountain of Health. And Tho, he's not going after the base, he's going after Fly.
A town is under siege.
Find that very surprising, especially since Fly doesn't have a TV scroll, so maybe Tho noticed that and could probably see his win through this fight right now. The Tauren Chieftain, level 5, is going to run away thanks to the Disenchant. Dispelling that slow. Level 5 has been gained for the Archmage, so he will have his level 3 elementals as well. That's quite a lot of damage once again coming in. And wow, like Fly once again, Lots of damage coming in from those constant waves of units right now. I mean,
Town is under siege.
wow, even the bear's moving in as well. This is just completely,
Players' forces are under attack.
completely, what was it? Completely hard for Fly to try and deal with. I mean, he was not able to successfully answer against those summon units. I mean, peons and battle stations is not enough at this stage of the game. So this looks like pretty much GG for Fly, but let's see what he can do. Expand's generally not an option, because he's already behind an army supply right now, so expanding probably not the most preferred. Item has been dropped, Mantle of Intelligence, probably for the Farseer, but the Farseer is trying to deal with these units right now, but very annoyingly, these units have timed out. We have a level 3 bear, Spirit Bear. This one is actually more interesting than the Raging Bear. It can blink, which is a very interesting ability to have for a summoned unit. But yeah, it can blink. Of course, it also has its bash proc as well. Spirit Bear and level 3 elementals is though going to utilize the blink. He can't blink if he's ensnared, but no, he just wants to do more damage as possible. So he's not going to blink out. Obviously he's not going to show that ability in front of me.
A town is under siege.
So even though human players generally use this, I really find this like a minor or indirect jab at Fly right now for not having Spirit Wolves, because Spirit Wolves are also passively invisible units. Goldmine has collapsed for both players, so economy has pretty much halted for both of them, but Tho has thought of expanding, so he's really thought of the future right now, and I really don't think Fly can come back to this, because Fly doesn't have any resources left to try and rebuild his base. He's almost lost all his peons. There's summon units just constantly camping that base, so he's just going to go for an all-in once again, but this is going to be a rather weak all-in.
A town is under siege. Players' forces are under attack.
Oh no, he's going to go after the expand. I mean, I really don't think either option would have won him the game. Those pretty much got his hand around Fly right now. There we go with the speed scroll. There we go with a Spirit Bear coming out. Lots of disenchants coming out. Level 5 on the Farseer, so Shadow Wolves, not Spirit Wolves, Shadow Wolves, that's the level 3 ability, I forgot. But yeah, Shadow Wolves, I think they have an increased crit chance compared to the Dire Wolves, but yeah, they will hopefully deal some damage, or at least some noticeable damage against those 0/0 Spellbreakers. Drone Chieftain gonna get Spirit Linked, but there we go with the spell being stolen. Fly is gonna lose himself to TC, and he will most likely claim himself the victory right now. Fly still hanging on, but he does not have much to deal with. Level 6 on his Beastmaster. Will we see the Stampede? I have no idea, because the game is over, and that is going to be the semifinals. So, yeah, I'll be casting 3rd and 4th place matches next, and I will be finishing off this IET with the grand finals, Tho versus Yumiko. But first, Fly versus Ted. See you guys then. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time.